Hi, I'm Andrew Nickel with City Theatrical, and I'll be training you today in our SHoW DMX system. This is one of a series of videos on SHoW DMX. If you go to our website at www.citytheatrical.com, you can download manuals, cut sheets, white papers, product reviews, and our lab report, as well as view the other videos in this series to get deeper into the product. This video is part 2 of a 2-part SHoW DMX transmitter training video. Let's plug in our transmitter and look at the main menu. Remember, you can find most of the menu information right on top of the transmitter. When it boots up, if there's no DMX present, this is what you will see: SHoW DMX TX and DMX No Data, alternating every few seconds with SHoW DMX TX and SHoW ID 1. Let's explore the concept of SHoW ID. CTI has created the SHoW ID to represent the matrix of 64 combinations of bandwidth and hopping patterns. There are 16 hopping patterns which make it possible to operate 16 universes of SHoW DMX in the same area, and 4 different bandwidth options: full, Wi-Fi 1 through 6, Wi-Fi 4 through 9, and Wi-Fi 7 through 11. 16 hopping patterns times 4 bandwidth options equals 64 different combinations of SHoW IDs. Once the transmitter's hopping pattern and bandwidth are configured, the transmitter will calculate and display a unique SHoW ID for you. Set the receiver to that same SHoW ID to configure it to respond to that transmitter. The transmitter and receiver must be set on the same SHoW ID to be in communication. Okay, now that you know the basic concepts, let's see how we can tune our SHoW DMX transmitter to suit our production's exact needs. Remember, though, that it isn't necessary to make any adjustments if you don't want or need to. Right out of the box, on SHoW ID 1, SHoW DMX is completely plug and play. Let's learn our menu navigation. From the main screen, push Enter, and let's take a quick trip through the main menu choices. First is RF settings. Push down. The next choice is Input Settings. Down again for RDM settings, down again for network settings, and down again for miscellaneous settings. Down again, and we're back to RF settings. Now let's explore the choices in the RF menu. Push Enter, and the first choice is Restore SHoW ID. Push down for hop pattern. If you were using more than one transmitter, you would want to set one on hopping pattern 1 and another on a different hopping pattern. Push down again for power. Default broadcast power for SHoW DMX is 10 milliwatts. So if you need more power for a longer distance broadcast or less power for a very short broadcast, use this submenu by pushing Enter and up or down to your choice. Push down again for bandwidth. In this submenu, you can choose to broadcast full bandwidth or on 3 different partial bandwidths. Here's what it looks like. I'll push Enter, then up, up, up. Choose the bandwidth of your choice by pushing Enter. Push down to go to the number of channels submenu. Here you can choose to broadcast less than 512 channels. Push down again to get to the SHoW ID menu if you want to manually choose a SHoW ID. Push down again and you're back at the top of the RF menu. That's a quick overview of the SHoW DMX transmitter's menu structure. The menu is also listed on top for your reference, or you can consult the manual on our website for additional information. Now that you've seen the SHoW DMX transmitter, watch our SHoW DMX receiver training video to see how the transmitter and receiver work together. And see our website and watch the other training videos in our SHoW DMX training series to learn more about our technology. Thank you.